and we have a brown dog, and he's got a shotgun over his arm. And this man likes to go out walking, he likes to shoot. Okay, I want to, not a machine gun, but I want to shoot. Okay, would you understand that? This gentleman comes in, he's very, very strong with me. And I feel as he comes forward, he would be a very strong character. He feels larger than life, but he doesn't feel particularly tall. But he feels like he's 6 feet tall, but he's broad. All right, so I know that's how he's making me feel. Would you understand that? So I know as he comes forward, he's got good shoes and they look like brogues. He would have worn brogues, leather brogues. But I also know he would have worn Wellingtons when he went out shooting with the dog. I also know he shows me Fabergé eggs, expensive eggs. A long time ago they used to be worth a lot of money because there were jewels in them, they were gold. And I want to talk about someone who comes from money.
Yes,
that's fine, because I just feel this is, it almost feels like royalty, that's what I want to say, okay? Unless you know Princess Diana, that's all the royalty I know, okay? So I know your father very much comes in around you, I know he's very proud of you, and I know you get your love of the land from him, because he talks about he would take you walking, he would take you out, and you love the country, you understand? I want to talk about someone in your father's side who would be connected to the Navy as well. And I also know I've got your lovely mum comes in, because I just got a vision of her in my mind there. And she must have lost her hair a little bit, because she's saying, look at my hair's lovely now. I want to say how beautiful my hair is, and it's gorgeous. So I know she's talking about her hair. So cancer there with her, because I'm smelling that there, and I know she must have been in a hospice or getting care, because I can see the nurses coming in and looking after her. And I know she tells me you still beat yourself up about something that happened with that relationship, and she said, let that go, right? So I want to say, they don't talk, they're not coming in together, there's still a big part, one's there and one's there, so they don't talk to each other, so they haven't reconciled in the world of spirit. In fact, I feel that there's maybe a few signs going on between them. I also need to give you links to, I'm just seeing the King of Saudi Arabia, so, and I was just talking to somebody about him today, I just saw him, so there must be links to Saudi Arabia. And would you also understand, you're looking at each other like, would you understand where, now I'm going to give it to you, there's going to be connections to Saudi. I need to give you connections to Saudi. So you need to watch where that will come in. If it's not 2 months, it's 2 years, but no further than that, okay? But I know I can't change it, because I was just talking about that man today and his family, so I know I need to give you that, okay? So they're just bringing that into my mind. I need to give you the name Mary, so I know Mary would connect in, okay? So I know that connects to your family. I have to give you John as well, because I feel there's a John coming forward. And I know as well that they're talking about the child that was lost in Europe, where there was a child lost, but it's a little girl. And I want to go back to that, and the children come in round about you to bring in healing. I couldn't think for another word of what they were trying to tell me. Would you also understand a William?
Yes.
Because I need to give you a Willie, so I know they're just bringing it up. But I just know I have to give you that, okay? So I don't feel they would get William, so they must have got Willie or Bill, whatever. But I just know it's short. Do you also understand, was your grandma deaf? Did she wear a hearing aid? Would you understand the older lady who had a slight curvature of the spine who's coming in?
Yes, I know who that
And
is.
I can hear the of the hearing aid, so I know that she's coming in there. And I know she had problems with her bloods as well, because I know she talks about bloods and bloods getting tested. Okay, so I'm going to leave that with you, and thank you very much. I apologise, but thank you very much for letting me work.